Baba, being a parent of a young girl who was then chasing something that was what we were trying to do, and being a parent was hard enough. Then being a coach to somebody, also being on the court, spending so much time. How did you navigate that line, or how did you balance that line?
I think I was always a parent first, a father first, and then a coach later. Whenever there was any kind of difference of opinion, it had to be the father taking over, and then the coaches. And I think that's where a lot of coach parents err, that they tend to take their coaching job too seriously, and that supersedes their parental job. I think that really helped, and I think that was one
But
of
it's
the.
much easier said than done to
It
draw
is,
that line.
yes, but yeah, it takes a lot of maturity, and I think there again, when we are all for chasing the same dream, it helps a lot when a trainee also understands what we are going through. And I don't think it was a struggle for me. I think it came
Because
automatically.
also, Imran, you were not a known tennis player or whatever, like world-renowned tennis player. But a lot of tennis players have tried to coach their kids, and I don't think so anybody has succeeded in that.
Yeah, I think coaching and
Yeah.
It's
playing
very
are two different
difficult to
things
do.
altogether. But
I mean,
I
Izhan
think
doesn't listen to me.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
tells me that don't tell me,
Because
my
he was
coach
not-
told me to do this. So I'm like, okay.
But I think the advantage I had being a parent was that you're a girl and you understand that better. But a girl is never ready to listen to what she did wrong immediately after a match. So
Not just a girl, nobody wants to listen.
The guys are a little bit different. They would listen to the
We
coach,
always
maybe
have
swear at
complained
each
with
other.
Girls, women, boys and men are all very.
No, it's not that. It's different. You have to understand that. Coaching a guy, they would scream at each other. He would say something, and they would
get over
go
it.
get over it immediately and go have a drink together. It doesn't work that way with a girl.
Coach karo tum.
Yeah, it's different. It doesn't mean that just because Sania is a world number one, he will also become world number one.
Inshallah, he will.
Yeah, there could be, he could be, but there's no guarantee to that. So it's a different ball game altogether. That's something we need to understand. So as a parent, I had that time. I could time myself accordingly when you were in a mood to understand what I was saying. And because it needed to be helpful to you. There was no point in me saying something if you
Just
didn't
for
want
the
to.
heck of
Yeah,
it.
just for the heck of it.
So when I retired, I remember obviously and feeling a vacuum in my life, because obviously we did this for most of our lives. I mean, half of your lives and most of my life. What was that vacuum like for you guys? Did you guys suddenly find it very weird that we weren't traveling and all of a sudden we were like...
I was very happy with Izan and Dua bringing them up when you guys were working and all. I was okay.
No, but when I retired, it was like...
already Izan was there, right?
I know, but it was like, it was a very big part of my life that was gone. So how did it feel? Like it was a very big part of your life also. So how did it feel
I think
at
you
that
do
point?
miss it a little bit,
Yeah,
but
we
also
do.
it's the age factor that comes in. We were at the right age. Everything fell into place as far as the tennis goes. Everything health-wise, we were all right to be traveling the way we had to, like madmen. We were also enjoying the struggle and everything that went with it. Probably we are at a stage where we wouldn't have been able to do what we did at that time. So things fell into place, and we accept what it is. And
So you were ready for me to retire when I was...
I don't think we could have carried on that with the way we were, like traveling about 8 months a year to a week in every
we knew
country.
you could have played for another 5 years on the same level, but you decided to quit.